Israeli airstrikes and shelling have hit one of northern Gaza's biggest hospitals, killing at least 8 people. Staff at the Indonesian Hospital are appealing for urgent intervention from the UN and Red Cross. Medical teams say the facility was targeted without prior warning. They've been treating patients using mobile phone lights because of power cuts. The Palestinian Health Ministry has warned that Israeli forces could order the evacuation of the hospital, where thousands of civilians are sheltering. Let's speak now on the phone to Safwat al-Kahlout. He's our correspondent in central Gaza. Safwat, first of all, can you tell us what is happening in and around the Indonesian hospital right now?
Yes, we just spoke to our source inside the hospital who confirmed to us that the Israeli tanks are getting closer and closer to surround the Indonesian hospital. He said also that the Israeli tank shells are hitting the hospital and that the main or the central operation room of the hospital have been damaged and the hospital is not able anymore to carry out any surgeries. He also said that a number of people, including displaced people, doctors, nurses, and even patients have been killed and injured from the latest Israeli airstrikes and tank shells who have been hitting the hospitals since the early morning. Another development, the tank shells also hit the nearby, in the vicinity of the Indonesian hospital, the Kuwaiti school, where thousands of people or hundreds of families have been sheltering in this school since the beginning of the war. The Minister of Health says a number of people killed and injured in this Kuwaiti hospital. Then back to the Indonesian hospital, according to the medical source, the hospital is not able anymore to offer any medical intervention either to patients or to injured people who are arriving to the hospital, since it's the only one remaining in the north and Gaza City, or that covers Gaza City and the north of the Gaza Strip.
Safwat, OK, so that's the situation in the north. Meanwhile, in the south, where people have been told to flee to because it's supposed to be safer, told by the Israeli military, we're also hearing of ongoing airstrikes. What can you tell us about what's happening in Rafah?
Yes, again, the Minister of Health says 14 people at least killed in another Israeli airstrike on a residential building in the vicinity of Abu Yusuf al-Najjar, the public hospital in the south of the Gaza Strip, specifically in Rafah. And still the rescue teams and ambulances are still digging in this bad weather using manual means to pull out more casualties that they believe they are still under this destroyed building. So until now, the Minister of Health confirmed 14 people killed in this airstrike, where, by the way, thousands of people displaced from the north and from Gaza City towards the south, believing that it could be safer and they could, or sheltering places in the south of the Gaza Strip.
And Safwat, highlighting the fact that nowhere in the Gaza Strip is safe. Tell us about more Israeli airstrikes that are targeting central Gaza and the Nusayrat refugee camp.
Indeed, I'm staying in the central area of the Gaza Strip, and next to me there is al-Nusayrat refugee camp. According to the Minister of Health, there was another new airstrike in al-Nusayrat refugee camp, which is the biggest refugee camp in the central area of the Gaza Strip. 6 people have been killed, and again, the civil defense and ambulances are trying to pull out more bodies from under the rubble. So again, 6 people killed. And by the way, again, thousands of people have been displaced from the north and from Gaza City towards this central area, including which is included in the Israeli warning to move to the south and central area. So no place, as you said, no place is safe, no place is secure. People are the people who were displaced from the Gaza City and from the north, many of them, they lost their lives while they have been sheltering or staying at other people's homes or at schools. The United Nations or other places. So again, no place is safe in Gaza, and everywhere is under the fire.
OK, Safwat al-Kahlout, thanks very much for bringing us the very latest on all the airstrikes that are going on at the moment across the Gaza Strip.